That's it. Time for baseball.
Welcome. Happy Mother's Day.
Right, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Our own mothers aren't even watching this broadcast.
No, definitely. I mean, I hope not. Goodness, we work blue half the time, but not tonight because it's Mother's Day. But welcome to the Eternal Baseball Podcast. We appreciate you joining us. Not only is it the best baseball ever, but it's the best hour of baseball you'll see all week. We got high stakes tonight as the Kansas City Royals visit the Boston Red Sox. Both teams are hot in that wild card race, and Kansas City's fighting for a division title. So it's a really good matchup tonight. Matter of fact, I believe, these two teams have the exact same record. So exciting stuff. And we've got every team on the podcast this year on the game of the week. And every year we say, next year we'll get some of the newer teams out of the way earlier because they likely tend to struggle. And then every year we don't do it. And so we're only left with these last 2 weeks of the season where we're actually getting incredible matchups with postseason ramifications. There's only 7 games left in the regular season for season 6. So this is a big one. And we'll get into the whole leaderboard here soon. But base it like this. Kansas City and Birmingham are tied for the AL South crown right now. 7 games to play. Birmingham has the tiebreaker. So technically, they're in first place. Kansas City would then be tied with Boston for the last wild card spot in the American League. But Boston has the tiebreaker over Kansas City. So the Royals look like they're in the playoffs, but if the season ended today, they wouldn't be. So they need to get it rolling here over the last 7 days. And
I got to run real fast. I'll be right back.
Road will be right back. We'll say hi to the crew that's here. Royals fan number 1, Cameron's here. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. I hope you'll help me with that Royals lineup. Cam here in a couple minutes. Brian Lewis is saying hello. Of course, Roto back in the house. Royals with the Tigers right now on Peacock. There you go. So Royals fans, we're splitting the audience, but that's okay. I want to take a look at the week that was. So let me pop up the old weekly tracker here. And look, we're almost full, man. Only 1 week to go. 7 games left, which will make next week's Eternal Baseball podcast a really good one because it'll be whatever game matters for the last game of the season. So that'll be pretty cool. And we will wish a happy birthday to Salvi. Matter of fact, we should get into that a little bit. Looking around. So it is a happy birthday to birthday boy Salvador Perez. I guess he is we got to make sure he plays today. But what else we got there on the birthday list, Rhoda?
Oh yeah, sorry. Robbie Thompson.
Underrated, man. You never hear about him.
Yeah. Ken Berry, Nolan Gorman, Jim Hickman, and Jacoby Jones.
I remember Jacoby Jones as a USC Trojan playing against Arizona State back in the day. But a couple of notable birthdays out there today. Looking back or looking around the league, in the American League, Ty Cobb is off the injured list, and his 81 stolen bases lead both leagues. The Royals are currently on a 4-game winning streak. They'll try to make that 5 tonight. Milwaukee's Cecil Cooper leads both leagues with a .355 average. He's definitely winning the batting title. Babe Ruth has 57 homers, which leads both leagues. We'll see if he can break his own 60 mark from Major League Baseball. Ken Griffey Jr. is on a 13-game hitting streak. Texas Rangers on a 3-game losing streak. In the National League, the Cubs, who are chasing the Cardinals, but running out of time, they're on a 5-game win streak. Jordan Alvarez for your Houston Astros has a 19-game hit streak. The Dodgers outfielder Zach Wheat has a 12-game hitting streak. Montreal, who's trying to knock out Philadelphia for the NL East title, Tim Raines has missed the weekend with some small ailment, but he'll be back on Monday. And Hubie Brooks got suspended for a week for calling an umpire a name you just can't call an umpire. So he'll be back from his 1 week suspension.
They actually list that on the software?
It's just they say it's an argument with an umpire. I'm pretty sure you don't get thrown for calling him. What's a nice way to put it? I don't know if there is a nice way to put it, but I just don't believe you were paying attention, Mr. Official. The Mets on Garner Alfonso is a 10-game hitting streak, and the Phillies have won 4 in a row as they try to claw back into playoff position.
He just didn't even say anything. He just sat in front of the ump the whole time.
Right? They said kids are doing that in Little League all the time now. How do you think a Little League ump making $12 an hour is going to respond to some third grader tapping his helmet, right?
That's fantastic.
So looking around the league, man, we're way out here in week 26. But the really good weeks went to the Birmingham Knights, who were trying to pull away with that American League South. They went 5-1. The Cubs 5-1. The Reds, who are all but eliminated, but man, they are holding on. Won 5 of their last 6. The Brewers 5-1 this week, and the Phillies, who are holding on by their fingernails, 5-1 this week. The tough weeks went to the Atlanta Braves, who have wrapped up their division, and it doesn't really matter where it goes from here. The Red Sox have come back to the pack in that wild card chase on the back of a 1-5 week. The Rockies 1-5, Dodgers 1-5. Kind of fallen out of the West race and will probably have to settle for a wild card. And the Mariners 1-5. Tough week in Seattle. Oh, we got
Cameron's got a good story. Yeah.
That's right. I'd heard that. That's pretty slick. There you go. He was with the Cubs at the time. That's slick. We had back when I was booking radio shows, we had Country Joe West on our show with Jim Traber, former Orioles first baseman, and they had always gotten along. So I guess umpires are allowed to do radio or interviews in the off season, but they watch what they say really close, right? So most of them are just like, nah, I don't need it,
not worth it.
But Country Joe West was always known to be a bit of a spotlight seeker. And it was the year after the umpires tried to hold out and get a new deal. And the basic reaction of the public was, who cares? Call up the next 100 guys, right? they can't be any worse. And so Traber said to Country Joe West, Joe, tell me your recollection on the attempted holdout of the umpires. And Country Joe, who got that name for a reason, said, well, you might say from a public relations standpoint, we got killed. Yes, you did. Joe. All right, so that's the game or the week that was. But let's take a look at the standings, because that's what's critical right now. So we have 3 divisions that are locked up. Atlanta has locked up the National League South. Oakland has locked up the American League West. The Yankees have wrapped up the American League East. So we got 5 divisions up for grabs with a week to play. And that's exactly what we want, man. We want competitive races. So out west, the Giants have a 2-game lead on the Dodgers, makes their magic number 6. The Cardinals have a 3-game lead on the Chicago Cubs, makes their magic number 5. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati have been eliminated from the division title race, but they're still alive for the wild card. And I'll show you the wild card standings next. In the East, Montreal has a 5-game lead on Philadelphia with 7 to play. So that's all but done, except that Philly's been pretty hot right now. So we'll see. Montreal's magic number is 3. In the American League North, Detroit and Cleveland have the same record, but Detroit has the tiebreaker edge. So right now, Cleveland would be, I think, pretty locked into a wild card slot. Again, we'll take a look in just a second. Kansas City and Birmingham are locked up in the South. And, man, it looks like KC may have the advantage here. I'm not sure why they would list them first if Birmingham had the tiebreaker. So regardless, it'll shake out in the next 7 games. And then New York has won the East, but Boston and even Baltimore is still barely alive. So is Milwaukee is barely alive for the wild card race. Let me show you the
Oakland coasted in the West there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And the weird thing is Oakland, they have most of their starters are guys from like the 20s and 30s. So they barely use their pen. Like Eckersley pitched like 15 innings this year, right? He had to be asleep in the bullpen, right? But they do have weapons. They just didn't need them very much. All right, so I always got to clean up the architecture here a little bit, just for the grammar cop in me, because they never finished spelling league. And then the teams that are done that are gonzo are those guys in the National League. So Philly can't win a wild card, really. They are, 9 games back of the wild card. So they've got to catch Montreal to make the playoffs. And in the American League, it goes down to the White Sox, and then they're out. So there are 2 wild cards. Actually, maybe I can pump this up a little bit. Oh, boy. Let's see how that looks. All right, that's better. So there are 2 wild cards in each league. So the Cubs are well set for one of the wild cards. They would be wild card number 1 in the National League. Wild card number 2 right now is the Dodgers, 8 games back of the Cubs, but only 1 game up on Pittsburgh and 5 games up on Cincinnati. So the Reds are a long shot, but Pittsburgh, with a good week, and if LA scuffles, could absolutely hop them and make it into the playoffs. In the American League, Detroit, so it looks like Cleveland has the tiebreaker on Detroit. So Detroit would have the top wild card easily. So those 2 teams are both playoff teams. It just depends where. And then Boston and Kansas City are tied. Weird that they would show Kansas City here, but they show them leading the division on the leaderboard. Regardless, it'll shake out. But Boston and KC have the same record. So there's definitely a backup plan for the Royals or the Birmingham Knights. If they don't win the division, they might bump Boston out of that second wild card spot. And Milwaukee and Baltimore are only 3 games off that pace. So there's still some hope. I mean, that's a long, tough road to hoe, but I love that there's still some teams just barely hanging on and playing really well, right? Like refusing to let the season die. So that's cool stuff. I'm happy with that. Let's see. Okay, so Boston and Kansas City have matched up over the weekend, and the Royals won both games. Mark Gubicza threw 8 strong innings. George Brent had 4 hits on Saturday as the Royals pummeled the Red Sox 9-1. And then today was a bullpen game. Steve Farr started. Then Larry Gura and Jeff Montgomery held on for a 2-1 win over Pedro Martinez. Not bad. Which leads us to tonight's game of the week, and it's a good one. Again, Royals at Red Sox. We got Brett Saberhagen, 12-11 with a 3.24 ERA against Roger Clemens, 14-11 with a 3.24 ERA.
Those are like the 2 guys in the 85 tops packs that you wanted.
Yeah, and that you got most of the time, right?
Yeah, right. The Saberhagen is better.
But as much as I like it when it's like Steve Carlton versus Paul Skeens in Eternal Baseball, sometimes it's awesome when it's a matchup you remember seeing, right?
Yeah.
When it's Clemens and Dave Stewart or Dwight Gooden and Doug Drabeck or something like that.
They've had remarkably similar seasons too.
Yeah, they both played really well. So it's a good game. So yeah, Dave McDonald's rooting for the Royals.
Oh, welcome, Dave.
Yeah, and then we're still trying to figure out the wild card standings. I wish they printed them on the main page, but we'll get it all figured out. Again, I haven't played any games from tomorrow yet. So these are the standings as they sit after Sunday's games. And now we're going to play the first game off the Monday schedule live tonight with your help. And we get to be Boston. I got my Red Sox Weber jersey going back there.
There you go.
I never thought that would be in the closet, but fine. And I looked up when the Marlins were on a couple weeks ago. I have a Marlins Weber jersey. And I tried to figure out which Weber that was because there's been no credible Weber in the big leagues ever. And I looked it up. There's no Weber ever on the Marlins major league roster.
So it was just a spring training game?
Yeah, or it was just some fan who who decided to get his own name on it and then eventually decided he didn't need it anymore.
Check the minors. I bet it was a spring training one.
Let me take a look. At first glance, I can't find it, but we'll find out. All right, so here we go. We got Kansas City at Boston.
I'm looking it up for you.
While you get the
lineup together.
I could use the help. So both are human lineups. Pitchers are, where are we? Saberhagen, who has pitched more innings than they want him to, so he might be a little off his game. A lot of pitchers are like that now. But not Roger Clemens. Oh, I guess his ERA is 3.51. Whatever, it's close. Okay, so for your Boston Red Sox, it's a right-hander. And don't yell at me because Ted Williams is hitting 277. He's also got a ton of home runs. So, but he's their cleanup guy. And then Boggs is their on-base machine, so he leads off. That puts Carl Yastrzemski second. He'll play left because he's brilliant in left. That'll make Ted DH.
I think Cameron found it.
Wilson Weber. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to match it up.
I'm looking it up.
Wilson Weber. I think I knew that, but this jersey's older than that, I think. We'll see. All right, Big Papi.
Dude, went to OSU.
That's not bad.
Went to school at Sam Barlow High School in Gresham. There we go. Here
we
go.
He's from hometown.
Dude, he played in Bend.
No way.
2023, he was in Bend. Oh, wait, he's still playing.
In Bend?
No, he's in Beloit. Did I pronounce that correctly? Is that
I've
in the
heard
Midwest?
Yeah. Is it Illinois? I think maybe Wisconsin. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get to see Big Papi in the field, so that'll be a circus show. Can't wait. Fred Lynn plays center, and that puts Bobby Dorr at second base and Jim Rice in right field. Manny Ramirez has had an absolutely dreadful season, so Jim Rice gets the nod in right. And what else? Rick Farrell is the catcher. Their catchers have been terrible. And if you're like, why Rick Farrell? Why not Jason Varitek? The Varitek's got a 552 OPS.
Oof.
So it isn't just big league Jason Varitek who's had a bad year in Boston. It's Kansas City as well. Oh, here we go. Near Wisconsin.
They're the Beloit Skycarp.
That's not. Normally, I dig the minor league funky names, but
Skycarp
feels like a reach.
Unfortunately, Wilson's hitting 217 this year.
Yeah, but he can
277 OBP. That's not too terrible.
He can frame really good. So, all right, Royals fans, if you
want for you, Wilson. Pulling for you.
Yeah, come on, Wilson. Royals fans, if you want to give me some input here, this is the KC lineup that's normally been rolling out. A lot of righties, so we get George Brett hitting third to split it up. Johnny Damon is leadoff. And then Mike Sweeney has had a really good year. So he cleans up birthday boy Sal Perez. Actually, I think Perez hits fifth. And Jermaine Dye hits second. There we go. Let's John Mayberry go to first. Hal McRae in left. That's a roto favorite right there. Spikes up Hal McRae. He and Don Rickles he and Joe Pesci are the only guys known to have hit someone with a phone on camera. So good for both. And Joe Pesci hit Don Rickles, so it makes sense. And that puts we got second base and shortstop. That's Bobby Witt Jr. and Whit Merrifield, who Royals fans hate because he refused to get a COVID shot and couldn't play in Toronto back in 2020 or the year after. Either way.
All right, hold on. I got two more Webbers.
Okay, for the Marlins?
Yeah.
Wow.
We got Garrett Weber, who is, let's see, He was, let's see, where does it show? Miami. He was there in 2016.
That might be a winner.
And then there's another one named Jeremy Weber, who 2010, 2011. Well, he was only in the rookie league, so probably not a.
Does it say what numbers any of these guys wore?
Ooh,
that's pretty obscure. Baseball Reference will give it to you if they have a page, but
it says just below the names usually.
Yeah, there's usually like a circle, a colored circle with a number in it, over to the right, actually.
Oh, and it might only be for the guys who.
Might only be for big league guys.
Yeah. I think it might be Garrett Weber, man.
The timing sounds more realistic. Not that we're
not. Is it Florida or Miami jersey?
It's Miami. It's a Miami jersey.
Oh, okay. I bet it's Garrett.
This is the worst joke ever. Charlotte's Weber. Yeah. I told my wife when she was pregnant with our first child, when we found out it was going to be a boy, I said, "Can we name him Spider?" She said, "No." Fine.
She has no control over the nicknames, though.
No, not nicknames. Like, yeah, my daughter has a nickname she never uses, but it's what it is. You can't. Nobody picks their own nickname, right? If a kid walks around and is like, "Hey, call me Flash," nobody's calling him Flash, unless it's like, "Hey, Flash."
So we were talking about. My mom was talking with my son. We were just talking about his middle name is my middle name as well. And so she's like, so Nate, like, what's your mother's middle name? And her middle name is Anne. And he just like straight face looks at her. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's Ace. I was like, Ace. I was like, your mother's pretty far from that nickname, my man. Like, you got the polar opposite.
You got to run with that, man. You got to call him.
I know. I'm just start calling him that.
What's up, Ace? That's pretty slick. All right, so we got the Royals on a 4-game win streak against the Red Sox. Very important game.
Spud Weber. Yeah, how did we not give you that nickname in high school, man? Jeez. That was lack of creativity on our part. Jeez.
I mean, number one, I was 5'7" in 6th grade, probably. And number two, I ain't never dunked a basketball in my life.
That would have Spud Weber, dude. That would have been perfect.
That's not bad. I would have rolled.
I'm full of regret right now.
All right, so let me. We're going to be Boston today. So Casey gets the computer treatment, and then the audio's a little loud here. Let me see. Bring that ambient crowd down a little bit. All right.
Guy named Tom Spall, and he always joked that if he had a kid, he would name him Baseball. I don't get that one.
What's this?
Do you get that one?
No. But hang on, I gotta fix the sound, I guess.
Oh, for the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron, I don't get that one. If it's not too much trouble.
All right, let me try this again. We'll bring the game back up. So.
Oh, baseball. There you go.
Oh, sorry. Now we get it.
Yeah, there. I'm just dropping the ball left and right here.
All right, I'm hitting stop screen. Let's see if it takes us off the air. Okay, good. Now, share screen. Entire screen. This one with audio. There we go. All right, now look at how tiny these guys' heads are. They need help.
It's like an Escher.
What? Player displays. Photo size.
Goes on into infinity.
That's a little better. Oh, man. I didn't even notice that. How'd that happen? Hang on, folks.
Baseball. That's like that Simpsons episode where Lisa goes over to her really smart friend's house and they're all playing all these, verbal word games and stuff. It's like she wants to participate so hard, but she just kind of drops the ball. They can't keep up with their mental acuity. That's me with a baseball reference. There we go.
No, but there's no audio, right?
No.
Hang on, I got this. Trust me, I got experience here. Stop screen, share screen, entire screen, this one with audio, play ball. Now, back to the game. Let's see what big heads look like. That's too much, I think.
I can hear the audience, but it's really faint.
All right, I can fix that, I think. Let's go to player displays, large, video and sound. We'll get that crowd reaction up.
We're just gonna get our ears blown out with the hot dog guy here in a second.
Is that better? Okay. Yeah. Time for ball. Johnny Damon. Here's Roger Clemens. Oh, I'm controlling both teams.
Right fielder, number 24, Jermaine Dutt.
Kind of pulling for KC, man.
Yeah, a little bit, right? It's kind of natural for me not to root for Boston.
Although it's nice to see Yastrzemski and Freddie Lynn and Rice. That whole outfield.
Baseman,
goes,
number 5, George Brett.
Defensively for range, it goes 10-9-5. So, and I know Red Sox fans, whenever I would put Ramirez in right field, because he qualifies as a right fielder from his time in Cleveland, they were like, yeah, no, don't put Manny in Fenway's right field. They put him in left for a reason, right? You either catch it or turn around and grab it on a hop. Don't make him think at all. Here's George Brett. Yeah, doing George Brett stuff.
Designated hitter, number 29, Mike Sweeney.
Mike Sweeney.
It'd be so fun to take reps in left field in Fenway. Oh, yeah. Like if you could just like pay for like a half hour of just, some clubhouse kid just hitting balls off the monster.
I just like to see what what does it sound like when a ball crashes off the monster behind you, right? A little C&I single. 4% chance to get Brett at home.
Sure.
All right. Go home. Sure. Get him, Fred. Safe. Fine.
Catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
1-0 Royals.
Pitching for Kansas City.
There we go.
Brett.
Man.
Saberhagen.
When I was a kid,
for Boston. Third baseman, number 26, Wade Boggs.
I wanted that Yankees starter jacket so bad, but it was like $90 back then, right? So, but Brett Saberhagen's rocking it.
So good.
Pretty slick.
You should check eBay, man. They might have some old classics.
Yeah, probably, right?
Four. Take your base.
Boggs walking, doing his thing.
Left fielder, number 8, Carl Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski. Oh, we got a lot of that, though.
Joe Pal.
Oh, no, Hal's all over that. He didn't even move. Monarchs is cool. That's an old
shortstop,
Negro League's name.
Xander Bogaerts.
Oh, how fun.
That's pretty cool. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Man, I have a kid at the school I sub at, third grader. First name's Xander. And I'm like, boy, I bet your dad thought you'd been cheering for him your whole life. Have you met Mookie?
Yes, my older brother.
And Raphael. And here's Xander Bogaerts.
Designated hitter, number 9.
This is my son, Benintendi.
Right? Have you met his uncle, Benzinger?
Benzinger.
First baseman,
Greenwell.
number 7, John.
What they call him, Gator.
Yeah. And it was, remember that there was the triple, I think it was a Fleer card, right? The future in Boston, Greenwell, Burks, and Benzinger. And they got 1.5 right, pretty much.
Man, there was a lot of buzz back in that era.
Yeah, Burks got out fast though, man. He didn't want it. He didn't want to be in Boston that much.
I bet the Yankees, they had their Kevin Moss time, and
Right. Yeah, with Moss and Militello.
That was the most math most people did in that era, right? They projected Moss out for a full year's at bats. Just like, oh my God. Like,
dude, he was built for computer baseball, right? Here's John Mayberry.
Sam Horn.
Sam Horn. I forgot about him.
Yeah, I remember back in the day.
Number 11,
Hal. We were talking about it. You just made some offhanded joke that he was a mayor in some small town in New England.
Right. And
I was sort of half paying attention, and I kind of internalized that. So I just assumed for like 10 years that he'd gone into politics.
Not true. Not true. I always wondered if Mike Lowell, though, ever went to Lowell, Massachusetts. It was just like, worship me, people.
Yes. Isn't that where Kerouac was from? I'm trying to remember.
Maybe. Kerouac couldn't hit the curveball, though.
He was supposed to be a pretty good football player, though, wasn't he?
I don't know. He was a dead pull hitter, though. But he was sitting red all day.
Played a little for Columbia.
Here's Hal McRae, who seems like such a nice guy in the photo.
That slide on Randolph, though, is just.
Hey, I think that's right after the slide on Randolph, actually.
Oh, my God.
That's why I'm so happy.
That clip is just amazing. He doesn't even start his barrel roll until he touches second with his foot. and Randolph is just like, come on, man.
Billy comes running out. And I think the first words out of Billy Martin's mouth are, "What the? He just killed the second baseman."
You deep down, Billy Martin admired that slide, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So McRae's on with 1 out. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Didn't Nettles meander over to him? He's just like, what?
I just remember I think it was a playoff game, and I didn't watch it live, but you've seen the clip if you look for it, where Brent slides hard into third, and Nettles, not with the boot, but with the shin, kicks him in the head. And Brett pops up and they both just start throwing, right? They're just wailing on each other and they get them separated pretty quick. And the ump is like, you, knock it off. And then they resumed play. Neither guy got kicked out.
Oh, hockey rules, man.
because I didn't watch it live, I don't remember the chronology of it. But either in that same series or the one the next year, Piniella got in a fight at home plate with somebody, which I could believe. That was a good rivalry, man, for 3 or 4 years.
I appreciate that, though. It's like, just, a little rush of blood to the head. You guys are good. Like,
whatever. I mean,
shake hands.
It's a playoff game, man. You don't want to kick those guys out, right?
The best part is they started playing right next to each other again.
Yeah,
right?
And then they're like, knock it off, right? Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hitting it to my friend Xandar.
Second baseman, number 15, Witt Merrifield.
That's a good bit. 2 down. Here's Whit Merrifield. Now we're coming full circle.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know that.
First baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Here's Big Poppy.
Strike 3.
Sitting down.
Center fielder, Fred Lynn.
Fred Lynn was Rookie of the Year and MVP, I think, in the same year, which is ridiculous.
That's
second baseman.
Setting the expectations a little too high going forward.
So, of course, Boston traded him to Baltimore like 4 years later. Like, okay, because you can't have nice things. It's Bobby Dorr. I think he's an Oregon guy too.
Sounds right, huh? I'm looking
Bobby
it up.
Dorr.
All right, one sec.
All the best ball players came from Oregon. Dale Murphy, Bobby Dorr, Jacoby Ellsbury.
All right, Bobby Dorr. Let's see. Yeah. Well, no, he's born in L.A., but he died in Junction City. Interesting.
Man, I can't blame him. You ever been to Junction City?
That's he really valued his privacy if he ended up in Junction City, man.
Yeah, right. I got my first 90-minute high school soccer game in Junction City. Because as you remember, playing time was a bit of a stretch for me early on. But that was the first one where I started and finished. And I think we lost 1-0 because that's how we rolled. Here's George Brett.
I'm trying to remember how we got over to Junction City. It was
God. Oh, it would have been sophomore year if I was playing. You weren't there. I don't know that the varsity went. You weren't in my game.
So we would have gone into Eugene and then headed north. Interesting. That's right.
Yeah. I don't remember if you guys played too. Probably. They wouldn't have just sent the JV.
No, it would have been both. Yeah. That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, you and I played on different fields for a couple of years. Here's Mike Sweeney. Lining out to X-Man.
Junction City has a population in 2020 of 6,787.
Man.
What do you think it was back in?
I don't know, man. Less?
Oh, here's the historical population. 1990 was 3,670.
Man. And half of them hackers, man.
Yeah, the sons of
dirty bastards.
Sons of beep. This is the type of information that the mothers tuned in for today.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Jim Rice, still 1-0 Royals. I don't want to jinx it, but Saberhagen's got a no-hitter here in the third.
Woof. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he's all over it.
Catcher, number 2, Rick Farrell.
Rick Farrell. Man, that's Johnny Damon out there. You're not hitting it over Johnny Damon. Ooh,
Get your hot dogs here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wade Boggs. Of all the people.
Yeah, right. Well, stands to reason. Here's Yaz. I'm still mad that they never got Mike Yastrzemski in Boston while he could still contribute, really, right? Come on.
Yeah. Where's he at right now? I'm trying to remember.
Atlanta, I think.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And Atlanta's having a great year, but I don't think he's a big part of it.
Is he platooning right now, or is he just sort of?
It's just I remember his numbers. His numbers are down pretty much, but
yeah, shoot. Man, no longer even has a shutout here.
Nope, it's all falling apart.
At Mahomes.
At Mahomes.
I thought, interesting. So he was starting for a while.
Yeah.
I always know him as a reliever.
Later known as his son's dad. That's okay. Here's Ted Williams. Tapping out. So we go to the top of the fourth, tied up 1-1. Here's John Mayberry. Dude, I'm not rooting for Boston. Come on now. Apparently there was a clatter. Don't know what that was.
Yeah, I think I'll go investigate.
Look at Boggs with the bare hand. McCray gone at first. Mayberry up to second. Here's Bobby Witt. Do you have an update from the news desk, Roto?
Kinfolk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Ace was getting loose in the kitchen.
Kinfolk look ace. It was an ace. I'll put it that. I'll give you that much information.
There's Bobby Witt.
What's your mother's middle name? Ace.
Ace.
It's like, what? That's one of those. Yeah, there's moments in when you're raising kids where you sort of have this imaginary level of where where you think they might go to college or if they're going to go to college, right? You kind of move them up and down throughout their childhood. That was one where you're like, okay, well, we'll just cross out the Ivy Leagues.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Penn State.
Yeah, right. Weber State, here he comes. We'll get you a shirt.
Man, when I left Bend to go to Arizona State, oh, wait a minute. Throw home, out chance 1%.
Yes. No.
All right, fine. Man, there are other advances, whatever. When I was leaving Bend, Oregon, I was driving a 1980 black Mustang. Black exterior, black interior, no air conditioning.
Did it make it to ASU?
No. My dad was like, you're going to die in that thing. And so he found there was an estate sale out in Jersey, and he found a nice Toyota Corolla for a screaming deal. And so he just went, look, let's buy this car. I said, I don't have the money for that, so you can pay me back. Buy this, fly out, drive it back to Bend. Sell your Mustang, which broke down all the time. So I did that, and on the
How much did you get for the Mustang?
Oh, like $800, like almost nothing. It was all beat up and it was done, but it looked nice. I took care of it, but it broke down.
It was a cool looking car,
dude. It turned heads every time people drove by me, broken down on the side of the road. But on the way back, I remember I was stone cold broke and in debt now to my father. And I happened to drive by Weber State University on my path back. And I was like, dude, like everything in the bookstore has my name on it. And I didn't even stop because I had no money to waste.
Oh, man.
In the Weber State bookstore.
Come fly out, man. We'll drive up there. And
could you imagine if there was a Rotundi State? Like, you got to get all the swag. Anyway.
I just remember when you first bought that Mustang. You brought it over, and I was like, "Oh man, that's a cool looking car." And then you were kind of like you were fiddling with stuff, and then you turned to me and you were like, "Yeah, the guy who sold it to me, he did all his own wiring."
Yeah,
I remember thinking to myself, "It's like, oh, I hope that doesn't present a problem."
It was
I don't know who this guy is, but
it was not a good thing. Don't buy used muscle cars in Lapine.
But yeah, he specifically said that. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, the guy did all his own wiring, so yeah, everything's brand new. And I was like, all right, well,
yeah, brand new.
I assume he knows what he's doing.
Barely held together. Yeah,
it's like baling wire.
Yeah, that car was a nightmare. Oh.
It was cool though. It was a cool looking Mustang.
Once I got it painted, I painted it black because it was like metallic orange. It was awful.
Didn't you get a vanity plate too?
Yeah. Sharps
right,
for the necks. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, it looked, and it sounded fearsome, but it had no power. It's because the muffler was terrible. So I turned it on and it'd go boom, 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 boom. It had no power, man. It had like 3 cylinders. It was awful. Terrible car.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't. If I remember right, it didn't do too well in the Ben Winters. But
man, I remember one of my very first drives. If you went down like Greenwood Ave towards Pilot Butte, but turned right to head towards the park, there's that long, like gradual uphill. Yeah. And I was trying to do that in a stick shift without much stick experience. So it kept stalling out and then rolling back. Oh, man. What a nightmare. Yeah. Buy this hot car. That's right.
Oh, man.
Here's David Ortiz.
Strike 3.
Sitting down. Freddie Lynn.
Strike 3.
Sitting down. Bobby Dorr, proud of Oregon. Bobby Dorrigan. Oh.
Ooh, well played. That makes up for us not getting the baseball joke.
Right. somewhere out there, one of our 4 viewers is Chris Berman going, "You're a hack, Weber."
Yeah.
That's terrible.
We have 4 viewers. One of them is Chris Berman.
Pretty much. Well, what else is he doing right now? Other than watching the NFL draft and going, those guys suck. I had that in the bag. Oh, Freddie Lynn is going to dive and catch the sinking liner from Jermaine Dye. Yes, he is. Good for you, Freddie. Here's George Brett, 2 for 2. Imagine that. I got him. Here's Mike Sweeney.
Strike 3.
That's fair. Here's Jim Rice. Ooh. Bobby Witt's all over. Time for the Sox bullpen. We're only in the 5th. It's 2-1. By the way, let's take a look and get familiar with the Boston bullpen. Jonathan Papelbon is incredible, but he's only pitched 16 innings because nobody likes him. Nobody even wants to go get him, but he's great. Koji Uehara is quite good.
Yeah.
Dick Raddatz, not bad. Those are kind of the 3 horses out there. All righties, though.
You may have heard of the guy just above Dick Raddatz.
Yeah, he's not coming out of the pen, though.
Well,
Can't go get Cy Young out of the bullpen.
This is crunch time, man. We got
He's got a rubber arm. He don't care. He's thrown 273 innings so far. He calls that a good start, right?
All right, man. Hit the drum roll. We're gonna see what a Panini sticker we got in our Coke Zero.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's oh man, Santiago Jimenez.
Not feeling it.
Yeah. Oh,
not feeling it. Look at Rick Farrell grounding out like only Rick Farrell can. Oh, it's an error. Look at that. The throw pulled Mayberry off the bag. 17% to steal, Roto.
Dude, Boggs. Should we hit and run? Let's hit and run.
I'll only do it because it's Wade Boggs.
Yeah, let's do it.
He technically hit the ball.
What was the last time Wade Boggs popped up to the catcher?
Well, he probably had to swing at something garbage because Rick Farrell was running. That's a little better.
Oh.
But Jermaine Dye looks like he's under that. Yeah. Okay. The Royals bullpen is quite good. Let's see what we got here. But they threw a lot of them yesterday. Pitchers ranked by ERA. So Jeff Montgomery is incredible. But he threw 46 pitches yesterday.
Man, Wade Davis. He was so lights out for him.
Yeah, he's so good.
Soria.
And not my term, but they called him the Mexicutioner back then. Pretty
Not my term.
I didn't make that up. That's true. Steve Farr threw a lot yesterday, but he still got Quisenberry at 3.9. Who's not bad.
Gubiza just threw 133 pitches, huh?
Yeah, Gubas is probably not going out of the pen.
We got Quiz.
You got Quiz
down here.
I think the circle of trust is Quisenberry, Farr, Soria, Davis, Montgomery. But that's 5 guys. So you let me know, Cameron, because we're not playing as Kansas City, but we won't let them do something dumb.
By the way, Cameron, I'm panicking on Reagan's.
Yeah.
That has knife written all over it.
Yeah. Panicking in
tricep pain.
Dude, I have the Orioles pitcher from Japan from last year, Sagano. He's in Colorado, and he keeps putting up zeros. And so I have him, but I'm terrified of him every time because doesn't he have an 8 spot written all over him? I
have a Rocky starter too. It's just like, all right, man, because like every 4th game, it's just gonna be like you're saying, 8 or 10 runs.
Yeah, that's the guy. Start on the road, definitely. Here's Yaz with Rick Farrell on first. Look at that little CNI single.
Oh, he's running on McRae.
Oh, look at Rick
That
Farrell
was
go. Dave's watching, or Cameron's watching that bullpen. With a hot dog in there. Not a bad idea, actually. 2 outs, runners on the corners for Xander Bogaerts. Perez is like, don't mess us up. On my birthday.
Strike 3.
Oh, very nice.
I used to, in like Little League, occasionally I would jog in from shortstop to the pitcher and just be like, hey, get this guy out. The guy's just like, get out of here, dude. Like, need to hear
that was the end of your motivational speaking.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. I saw this in an MLB game. It looked cool.
Yeah. Here's Salvador Perez. Oh, he wants Farr warming up. Okay. Look, man, I'm good with it.
What was that kid's name? He was a year older than us. Dean
Dilday.
Yes.
Dilday.
Dean Dilday was not having. I came in like the second time. He's just like, dude, do not come over here. Like,
dude, I remember him in high school. He was the photographer for the yearbook in the paper.
Oh, okay, got you.
It just meant he could go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And back then they actually had a dark room to develop the photos in, right?
Yeah.
And Dean Dilday was like made out of cool. So I'm sure stuff was going on in that dark room. I'm just saying.
Oh man, like I won't say their last names, but we'll call them John C and John B.
Okay.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I'm picking this up.
But they used to go in there and they would smoke weed, but there was 2 vents, so there was 2 vents. One vent went outside straight up, and the other vent went directly next door into oh man, I'm totally spaced his name. He was our JV baseball coach. Got cut by the Seahawks. Oh, what was his name?
He was a baseball coach?
He was our JV coach, yeah.
Was it Hunter or Groner or
not Hunter or Groner? It was the other one.
You say ours. I didn't play high school baseball.
Oh man, what was his name?
I was a terrible hitter.
Anyway, it'll come to me in a bit. I can't believe I can't remember it, but the other one went directly into his classroom. So at one point they got confused and they were blowing into the wrong vent.
Imagine that.
So he came knocking. He's like, is there anyone in there? I think there might be a fire.
Yeah, there is.
They're like, oh man.
Yeah. There's no fire, but they were blazing it up.
I'm sure he knew. He was just messing with them. But he was a cool guy, so he didn't actually turn him in. But
I love the tales from Ben High because I was such a Boy Scout that I don't know any of that stuff. So works for me.
I heard that one later too, but
All right, here's John. Oh, hold on, we got to get Steve Farr going.
I'm sorry, not John C. Chris C.
Oh,
and
got
John
it.
B. Yeah, there you go. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, John C. was smarter. He never.
John C. wouldn't have done that. Like,
or never
would have got caught.
Never would have got caught. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we're taking over Kansas City just for a second to get old Steve Farr warming up with his bitchin' mustache. And now Kansas City goes back to the computer. Okay, here we go. John Mayberry, Roger Clemens. Just like that. Leadoff man on. Oh, hold on.
Webb, you tried out your frost year, right?
Just one day. And it was because I love baseball, but I stopped playing when it became player pitch because I went a whole season without getting a hit. Like I couldn't hit dead. And then freshman year, Jimmy Underhill, who was our phenom, was like, Webb, soft toss here, hit with me for a little while. Just on like a weekend or something. And I'm like, all right. And then he's like, all right, now I'll throw to you. And I'm like, Jimmy, I can't hit. He's like, come on, everybody falls into one accidentally. Show me what you got. And he underhanded one to me and I swung and he fell apart laughing. And he's like, is that your swing? And I'm like, I know I suck. I told you. And he's like, no, here. And he walked around, stood behind me, and he said, get the bat up. And then he reached over my shoulders and put his hands on the side of my head. And he said, do you know when you swing, you turn your head at the same time? So your eyes are constantly refocusing at every second of the swing. No wonder you can't hit. You've been hitting blind your whole life. And I'm like, that was the fix that my coach couldn't do in 5th grade? Like, who knew if I could have ever played anyway, but not like that. So Jimmy threw me a couple and I hit a couple. And I talked to, it might have been Groner the next day because I would talk baseball with him.
Yeah.
Because he knew I was a big baseball fan. And I told him about it. And I said, but it's too late for me. I can't hit. And he said, Webb, we can teach you how to hit. So I came out one day of tryouts, the day before cut day.
Oh, that's right. It was so late in the.
Yeah. And the very next day, the coach was nice about it. It was Coach Hunter. Said, hey, I'd love to have you on the team, man, but we only have so many uniforms, right? And I appreciate you coming out and giving it a shot, but we just don't have a slot for you. And I'm like, okay, cool. I get it. I didn't even know I could hit anything till yesterday. So I'm already a far better player than I ever was before. So that was it. Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Cameron. Sophomore year. Oh, not sophomore year. Sophomore year. All right. This has been a Glory Days episode. So join in, everybody. Let's hear about your bad high school coaches. Here's Hal McRae. Freddie Lynn's got that. Yeah. So in between all this, we got a pretty good game going on. 2-1 Royals here in the top of the 6th. Clemens has thrown 103, but he can throw 135. So he's not in any danger until he walks the 8-hitter.
Man, I can't believe I can't remember that JV coach. Start with a B. Mr.
Bailey.
Bailey. Thank you.
Brett Bailey.
Yes. Super nice guy. Like one of the nicest. Yeah, he supposedly was like the last cut like 1 year from the Seahawks. Like,
really?
He was just like one of the last 2 guys cut. Almost made the special team squad.
Oh, man. Here's Whit Merrifield. 2 men on, 2 men out. I'm sure Roger was nice to Rick Farrell on the mound visit. Hey, Ortiz caught it. And they get out of the inning. All right, so here we go. Cameron. Yeah, exactly, right? Not back then, man. Not back then. So, Cameron, you're the one who wanted Steve Farr warmed up. He's ready to go. Saberhagen has 34 more pitches, though, in that right arm. Do you want me to make a swap here with Ted Williams at the plate? I figure it's out of respect. We'll let Cameron weigh in on that. I would stick with Saberhagen a little longer, see if he gets in trouble. But, I mean, let him pitch. All right.
All right.
You let me know, Cameron. Yeah, right. Rob knows what's up.
Is this the Saberhagen rookie that has the gum stuck to the back of the card?
Right. And is this an odd year or an even year? Here's Ted Williams.
Strike 3.
Ooh, sitting down Ted Williams.
Wow.
Big Poppy.
Ball 4.
Walking.
Take your base.
Oh, okay. Got it. And that's what we did. Here's Freddie Lynn with 1 runner on.
Ball 4.
Okay.
Take your base.
Now we're getting kind of serious here. Right? That's how Joe Mai knows what's up. Get out. Get out. So 104 pitches into 120.
Mound
Farr's
visit.
ready to go. Mound visit.
I don't think he needs it, does he?
He doesn't, but I can do it. I got to take over Kansas City to make the swap anyway. So says Saberhagen is strong, but Farr is ready. So
all right, there we go. Make the change.
Mound visit and then Farr. All right. I want to, just to get the mustache in, I'm in favor of this.
Nice.
Look at that.
Pitching for Kansas City, Steve Farr.
Well, let Steve Farr tell you something, brother. Here we go.
Strike 3.
Bobby Doerr sitting down. Jim Rice. Now, it's probably not late enough for a pinch hitter. Go ahead, Jim Rice. No, Damon has it. Damon's got it. All right, I got to give control.
Jamie Farr.
That's pretty solid right there.
Did he do anything else other than MASH? Like,
The bit about Jamie Farr, and I only know this because of relative placement. He's the king of Toledo, Ohio, where I have relatives. So I guess on the show, he used to talk about getting home to Toledo, Ohio. And there's a hot dog restaurant out there that's the rage. And Jamie Farr has signed like 1,800 hot dog buns that are on display on the wall. So
the actual buns?
Yeah, that's what they do. They had people sign buns, or maybe they're fake buns. Probably.
Okay, I was like, those seem like they'd be a little bit decrepit at this point.
Yeah, but they've been around forever, so they've got like Frank Sinatra signed, I'm sure, fake hot dog buns, because they all look pretty tasty. None of them are green or falling apart or anything. So
he was in the Cannonball Run?
I didn't remember that.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Dom DeLuise was sitting on him. All right, so Farr gets an inning, and then Soria. Deal. Here's Johnny Damon.
Dom DeLuise.
Strike 3. Kira.
Rogers only got 16 pitches left, so
Super password PGA Pro-Am. I love it.
All right,
was there a show called After MASH?
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Well, it was set in the same in Korea too, or
I think so, and I think maybe Farr was one of the only guys on it from the original.
Okay, gotcha.
So nobody. I mean, MASH ran for like 12 years. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
and the finale was the most watched show in television history. So none of them wanted any more after that. I don't think. It might have been like Jamie Farr and Radar. We're back.
Radar's like, man, my house payments are a little much.
Right.
Let's reboot this.
There was no second career for Radar, right? So here's Jermaine Dye. Oh, here we go.
Potter, Klinger, and Father McKay after they came home.
Oh, sounds like a loser to me, man. Just saying. There you go. Oh, another dive for Fred Lynn.
Wow.
Freddie Lynn's getting it done. Roger Clemens only got 9 pitches left, so we better get somebody ready in case this goes south. You feeling like Dick Raditz or Koji Uehara, Roto?
Raditz.
All right.
It was well acted and very, very boring.
Yeah, I bet. All right, let's see if Roger can get George Brett. Wow.
I mean, did Alan Alda just was there a cameo? Any cameos?
They couldn't pay that Hawkeye money, I don't think.
Hawkeye.
Look at Brett with the triple.
I'm trying to remember the other characters. BJ, Hawkeye. Who was the jerk? I'm trying to remember.
Frank Burns.
Frank Burns.
Because I think Hawkeye was sitting in for an English as a second language class. And when the teacher came back, he was like, "What did we learn today, class?" And the array of Korean folks all at the same time said, "Frank Burns eats worms." And he's like, "That's it."
Wait, who was the bald guy though after Frank Burns?
I don't know. I didn't watch it that close, truly.
Oh man, someone will know.
I think I watched it as a young kid because I thought it was a war show, right? I'm like, yeah, let's see some tanks. Not at all what we saw. Okay, so we're going to check on Roger.
Was that TBS too? I'm trying to remember. I mean, that was one of those where you just watched because there was nothing else on. Major Winchester. Thank you.
Kids have no idea what that's like, right? You got 5 choices.
We have 5 channels, man.
Man.
I can't watch Wheel of Fortune for the second time.
Pitching for Boston, dig, brilliance.
Look at this guy. Man.
Yeah, he
He's
didn't
either,
mess around.
he's either a dog catcher or a drill sergeant in the offseason.
That's a
Yeah. I should have
Rabbit
watched it. We didn't get Rabbit Troll in
Rabbit
Bend.
Troll.
They get in Bend.
Turner didn't pay for Rabbit Troll.
No. And in Bend, Oregon, when they launched the Fox network, we didn't get it for 3 years. That's how exciting it was. We never.
Well, it was because the rumor was that the guy was pretty hardcore Christian and he didn't view it as very wholesome viewing, right?
It was a little different, yeah.
Yeah, but then and then there was something where he finally relented a little bit, but he would only show like half their programming.
Okay.
I don't know if it was the evening or the morning, but yeah, some of it he still deemed a little too racy. That's the rumor. Who knows? But
all I know is I would spend parts of summers at my dad's in New Jersey and just feed on MTV and In Living Color. And then I would come back to student council and they'd be like, we have a pep rally. Anybody got any ideas? Whoop, right here. I got this idea called Homie the Bear.
I remember you used to come back. You'd have like these tapes of all, White Snake, and and we're like, "What is this, dude?" We, we were like 6 months behind on everything.
Yep. And I was there living in the future.
Yeah,
in Toms River, New Jersey.
The arbitrage opportunities, man, you missed out on.
All right, so here we go. George Brett's on third. Mike
You're
Sweeney,
like stock trading with us, right? The Yokels.
And Dick Raditz. I think Fred Lynn's got that.
Love a Bears.
Love a Bear. Oh. Now, it's not our best show ever, but we are in the top of the seventh of a 2-1 game that we're already 10 minutes past when we're normally done.
All right, let's rally.
So it is our most wandering show ever. And it's not a bad thing, but here's Steve Farr.
Let's focus.
Yeah,
Dial it in. Make that play.
Man, Boston. I should have pinch hit for Farrell. Yeah, he knows what's up. I should have pinch hit for Farrell. Here's and no, Ethel Merman with no. Here's Wade Boggs. Run, Wade, run.
I gotta say, we have so many references from our childhood due to Ted Turner. So
right.
That alone, we've got to salute him.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So Boggs at first.
I mean, Beastmaster. We would have never known Beastmaster, man.
No, and we got to watch it a lot, right? They said that's what TBS stood for, the Beastmaster station.
Or what was the one with the metal owl? When we get into Clash of the Titans?
Clash of the Titans. And I remember as a kid, like second grade reading was Greek mythology for some reason. So I was all up on my Greek mythology. That movie came out and I'm like, I'm in. And I'm like, the hell did this gold owl come from? What a mess.
They didn't even really in the remake, man. That should have been a huge part of that remake. Didn't they just have like a slight reference to it, or it was broken on the side of the road or something?
They knew it was lame, man. Nobody wanted that gold owl.
Oh man, you got to do a little more of a reference though.
I'm getting Soria warming up here just in case. Here's Yaz. Got a lot of that.
Beastmaster.
Look at this.
Oh, it's gone. Oh no.
Yaz Patrol.
Oh, Farr.
3-2 Boston.
Dang it. Saberhagen wouldn't have given that up.
No, but Farr did. He hit that one far. All right, so Cameron. Yeah, that's fine. Harry Hamlin got with one of the gods in it was Ursula Andress, who was the first Bond girl walking up out of the surf. So salute, Harry Hamlin. Well played. Am I sticking with Steve Farr or is it Joakim Soria time?
One more batter.
One more batter. Ooh, maybe one less batter.
All right. Get him out of here.
So did Lawrence Olivier. Apparently, Honey Ryder got around. All right, Soria, come on in.
Pitching for Kansas
Ted
City,
Williams.
number 48, Joakim Soria.
No pressure, kid.
Strike 3.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
And now Ortiz.
Ball 4.
Oh. Harry Hamlin. Mr. LA Law.
That's right.
Here's Fred Lynn. Little tapper. Can they get two? Oh, there's no 2 outs. Never mind. Just
All right,
like that.
Royals.
They're out
What
of
we
it.
got?
So we're in the 8th inning. We got Sal Perez. Oh, I just assumed Olivier got some Ursula Andress.
Not inconceivable.
Man. Derek Jeter stopping by the show. Very nice. Here's Sal Perez.
Who did he give a basket to?
Supposedly, like he had a morning after thank you basket.
Megan Fox or something.
Somebody. They've done like a lineup, right? Like 9 starlets on a diamond of Derek Jeter's.
Oh, really?
Tree. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Good for him. Yeah, that's right. We'll fix it in post. No, Olivier's like, nah, roll with it.
Yeah.
I got no problem with that. So Mayberry, let's see here. Against righties, does Kansas City have any better options here? Let's see.
No.
Yeah, that's a no. We might hit for McRae, Witt, or Merrifield. Hit for McRae in a pennant race game? Good luck. You better tie him up like Hannibal Lecter and just wheel him out. But here's Mayberry. Popping it up.
Man, sorry, Royals.
Might not be your night, KC. Here's McRae. Do we dare hit for McRae?
No.
All right.
He's got it. He's coming through.
No, it's to the Chicken Man. Right.
Just waiting for Frank White.
Frank White. They don't won with Frank White.
All right.
Too early. All right.
Soria looks okay.
Soria's got 13 pitches left.
Let it ride.
That's not enough. He better get somebody else ready here. So
Quiz. Good quiz up.
Oh yeah, quiz works. And that saves Wade Davis. We'll see. We'll check on your pinch hitters and runners for the 9th when we get there. And he agrees with quiz. All right. Never mind that we bypass Wade freaking Davis.
We always get Quiz in there, and he always gets shelled.
True.
He's never had anything close to a clean inning for us.
He's got 50 pitches
6 years.
so he can give up a lot of hits before he gets started.
There you go.
Here's wait a minute here. Hang on. Boston, OPS against righties. Yeah, I'm going to say that maybe we'll hit Mo Vaughn instead of Bobby Dorr.
Perfect.
Do we have any other second baseman, though? Yeah, we got Mookie Betts.
Boom.
Come on, Mo. Hit dog.
Yeah, this is when I would jog in and give
For Boston,
Dean Dilday a pep
number
talk.
42.
No, the best part is that, I didn't know what to say. So it was always like, hey, get this guy out.
Yeah.
He would just look at me. He's like, "Get the bleep out of here, man."
Beat it, shortstop. Here's move on. Not today, hit dog. Jim Rice, man. You got a pinch hit for Jim Rice.
Let it rip.
Let me just check. Yeah, it's fine. We'll save Nomar for Rick Farrell because Rick Farrell sucks. I pinch it with the wrong move on. I pinch it with the Mets move on. That's the problem. All right, so Quisenberry's ready. I think it's quiz time.
Pitching for Kansas City,
Oh, let's hear it.
Dan Quisenberry.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
And for Rick Farrell, it'll be our pal Nomar Garciaparra. So make sure you got
Pinch
all
hitting
your
for Boston,
gloves on
5.
right and all your
Nomar
wristbands just right.
Garciaparra.
Nomar ready to go. Nope, too high. Do we send Rice to third? Safe chance 58%. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's already in scoring position. For Wade Boggs. Web gem from
Web
Bobby
gem.
Witt Jr.
Love it. Yeah, that's funny, Cam.
All right, so we got to fix a couple things here. First up, let's get Jonathan Papelbon warming up, even though nobody likes him. Oh, yeah.
He would just be manic trying to get all those mannerisms in.
You're allowed one timeout per at bat, right?
Oh, Lord.
oh.
He'd be sitting there like,
All right, so let's see. Nomar doesn't play second, so that doesn't help us. We need a second baseman and a catcher. So that'll be Mookie Betts for Mo Vaughn. Or actually, it'll be Mookie Betts. How about this? Betts for Ortiz, because Vaughn has a much better glove at first.
sounds great.
So there goes Betts for Ortiz to play second. Mo Vaughn will play first. And Veritek for Garciaparra to catch. There you go. Papelbon's warming up, but Raditz will start for the Royals against a right-hander. All right, Cameron, I can give you Mike McFarland, Jorge Soler, or Danny Tartable as better options this season for either Witt Jr. or Merrifield. I got Bo Jackson and Angel Baroa on the bench too.
The
so
human rain delay.
Yeah, that's a good one. I can pinch run you a Bo Jackson if you want, but he hasn't hit very much this year. So, man, back in my high school locker, I had an old Panini sticker of Mike Hargrove fixing his wrists, but he had the bat leaning right against his cup. So he looked like a tripod. It was pretty awesome. No punch hitters. Okay.
Would be cooler if it was Iron Mike Sharp adjusting his.
No. Dude, Mike Sharp, I heard, was crazy OCD. Like he would take 7 showers a day.
Wow.
Like there was something actually wrong with him. Anyway,
Must have been from his arm injury.
right? That just traveled right up to the brain.
He threw a clot from the...
Right. Here's Dick Raditz and Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, look at that. It works.
Send him.
Oh, and Rice bobbles it.
Oh, keep going.
There goes Witt. Hey, who are we rooting for here?
I'm rooting for the Royals.
Yeah, it's fair. All right, so Raditz is strong, but Papelbon is ready.
It's like bringing Mitch Williams in. It's like, here we
Look
go.
Look at the picture.
Jonathan Popelman.
I don't know why more people didn't like this guy.
Yeah.
Everybody's rooting against Papelbon.
The sinkhole.
Here's your deal for Merrifield. For OPS versus right field or right-handers, he's 616. I could do you better with Mike McFarland, Jorge Soler, or Danny Tartable.
Let the wind hit.
More pop too. Just saying. But I don't know who else is going to play second. Oh, you don't have another second baseman. I don't think.
He wants Witt anyway.
All right, good.
Whew. Oh.
Tapper to third. Boggs is up with it.
Advance, Witt.
One down. With 77% to steal. I'm not letting that happen. Okay, 43. Now, Johnny Damon, who's definitely better than your other options. Yep. Damon's a 732.
All right.
So unless you're crazy about a stupid bunt, it's time for Johnny to hit.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Oh.
Be kind of cool if Johnny Damon beat the Red Sox, but
I think he's beat it out. He's there.
Witt takes third. No, they got Damon at first. So here you go. Jermaine Dye, Bobby Witt Jr. at third, 2 out. Jonathan Papelbon. It's in the air. To left. Yaz is under it. Ball game.
The final score from Fenway Park: Boston 3, Kansas City 2. Dick Raditz picks up the win. He is now 2-4 on the season. Steve Farr gets the loss.
Man, Farr had plus stuff too.
Jonathan Popelman gets the save. Number 11. Carl Yastrzemski hit home run number 90 on the season. Time of the game: 3 hours, 31 minutes.
Look at the Vultures. Steve Farr, 12 wins out of the pen.
Wow.
That's some Tom Gordon area right there. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. No one really won here. No, but we did get to talk a lot of high school. So that's
there
good. So we appreciate you joining us for the Glory Days edition. 10-24, that's almost a record. Yaz is the MVP of the game. And the Royals lose a tough one. 3-2. They do take 2 out of 3 in Boston. Not bad. But only 6 games left for Kansas City. Every one of them important. Matter of fact, I looked at it. Kansas City will head to New York to take on the Yankees next. That's the trouble. And then they close with the Twins. The Birmingham Knights end with Toronto and Seattle.
Sorry, Casey. It's over.
Might be advantage Knights, although the Birmingham swept the Yankees over the weekend.
Oh,
so maybe New York won't be playing all their guys. They're all set up, right? Anyway, we had a lot of fun tonight. Normally it moves a little faster than this, but we appreciate you guys. This is terrible, right? Yeah, they should be ashamed of themselves
on Mother's Day, Rob,
yeah,
really?
Right. On Mother's Day, wow! Even Dr. Soxo, the rock and roll cat, is disappointed with you. And again, Free Willie Randolph. Yes, appreciate it. So anyway, thanks for joining us. We had a good time. Next week we'll have a killer matchup. If there's any games left to affect the playoffs on what would be the last game of the season, we'll have it right here, and we'll play it for you live. It is the Eternal Baseball Podcast, the best baseball ever, and we're cruising towards the playoff. Really excited for the playoffs this year. And we appreciate your help. So if you like what you saw, give us a like, give us a follow. You can find everything we do at eternalbaseball.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on X. You can find us on Instagram even. So that's how you find us. Spread the word. And we will see you again next week for another thrilling edition of the Eternal Baseball Podcast.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.